All right, we're live. Hey guys, how you doing? It's the Do Carpenter. This is our Saturday live show. We just wanted to talk a little bit about the project we did this past week. We've been working really hard, doing all kinds of other improvements around the shop, but like we said last week, we're just going to concentrate on doing one really good video about Crete each week. And I just wanted to kind of field some questions about it. You know, this was the first project we've done in a while. It wasn't without its problems. So I forgot to turn the regulator down on my generator from 120 down to like 45, 50 pounds, because that's where the foam mate works the best. And so the first time I went to even make foam, it shot out like a liquid. I had too much pressure on it, and so it didn't, you know, just little things like that. And so anyways, we're having a lot of fun. Let's see who's on, babe.
Aimless Adventurer says, good day.
Awesome.
Are you cold? Here.
Oh. Okay, guys. Good morning from Alaska, Terry Oaks. Hey, how you doing, Terry? I do have a question about your Crete, and that is what makes a good mold for molten metal casting.
I think you left it at home. Here.
I just want to know what you mix in your Crete. Most people use just straight Portland cement and water. I use Portland cement, a little bit of lime. I use perlite that's saturated with water as a curing agent, because the wetter you keep cement as it cures, the harder and it gets faster. And then I use baking soda to aid in the quickness of making the mix stiff, so that I don't have the most problems most people have, which is they have it imploding on themselves and the bubbles popping before it gets stiff, and they're unable to achieve a good mold, meaning it just stays in the shape that they left it in. Okay, there's some more questions.
Did you get those ones?
Yeah, so, in my mix, and sometimes I put a bubble surface tension strengthener, which is J-lube.
And you answered that one about
Yeah,
your Crete.
yeah, go.
Okay. Hey, I am from Sri Lanka. Love to try Crete.
Awesome.
And Alan Ingalls says, good morning from Kansas.
Cool.
We hope that you do try Crete there in Sri Lanka. It is a lot of fun to do. And I mean, there's a little learning curve, obviously, but it is awesome the things you can do with it.
Right.
Yes, even after using your Suave shampoo, I still haven't been able to keep it hard enough to stay hard or swollen for it to cure. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. Just your average below DIY wire.
Well, what I would suggest is concentrate on the mix ratios. So the mix design says for like 3.2 cubic feet. That's what I put my mix design out based on, because that's how big the wall panels were. But concentrate on your ratios. Buy a mix design, look at the ratios for it, and if you're going to make a smaller batch, then you just have to divide it by however, what percentage small. You have to divide all the ingredients and add them in. One thing I wanted to do on the Back to Basics was just show people that you mix the wet stuff together first. If you're going to put color in it, you want to put it in the water because it's wet. If you're going to put perlite in it, you want your perlite to be saturated, so you want it to be wet and in the water. And then you mix your dry mixes together. The Portland cement, the baking soda, the lime, the J-lube. We're actually got some comments from some experts in Germany that deal with aircrete. And I'm going to do some experiments with sugar, and they say that the sugar also strengthens the surface tension of the bubbles and helps. And so I'm going to do some experiments and get the quantities right, and we'll see how that works. That would be really epic to switch out the J-lube for sugar, because J-lube is hard to get. You have to get it online. It's pretty expensive, and sugar is everywhere, and it's cheap.
But also, you know, not being there and seeing exactly what you're doing, we can't pinpoint exactly what you're doing wrong. Can we extend the aircrete more than 7.5 feet? What about 9 feet?
Oh, that's just how tall I decided to make the walls. I just extended these out 10 feet and did the garden bed. I don't know if you saw the video we put out today, but that was we're putting out one video a week that has to do with aircrete, and it goes out early in the morning, and then we do the live show. So you can extend them out, you know, I would say 10 feet, 12 feet, whatever you wanted. Just notice this though, as the longer you get it, the more the middle forms are going to want to belly out a little, and so you're going to have to put something in there. And in that video I did today, obviously I did that. I put a little brace in the middle to make sure it stayed straight.
Tin Bender says, Steve, good morning from Omak, Washington. Just below your average DIYer says, okay, thanks. Beaver Creek Farm Life put our our webpage up there for us, so
Thanks,
thank
Alan.
you. He also put our email, honeydocarpenter1@gmail, and he also put, our website. Yeah, okay. And then Oliver says, hello from Germany. Great to see you. Hello, Oliver. That is cool, from Germany. That's
Yeah.
really awesome. So, hi. So, you guys, we're standing right in between some panels right now. The 10-foot panels that got poured, and they're curing. And I want to hurry and take and show you guys real fast. So I'm going to move the camera real fast. But can you guys, here's one. Right there. Can you guys see that? Is that cool or what?
Here, let's see. Yeah, and I'm experimenting with color, and so this one, I don't know if I'm getting it.
You are.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to use that reversible camera, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my hand's right in the way. Sorry, guys. But yep, those are nice and curing and doing great. Aimless Adventure says, I'm sorry about that jumbled up question. Everything around me is chaotic right now. I will email you with the questions, as I got a lot to take care of at the moment. Aimless Adventure says, that's perfect. Go ahead and do that. That'll be awesome. David Bennett says, are we there yet? We're almost there. You know, when my kids ask that on trips, about the first time that they ask, I'll give them the actual approximate time that it'll take to get there. If they continue asking the questions, I start adding time. So if we have like 2 hours left, if they ask within a certain amount of time, and again, I'll be like, oh, we have 2.5 hours left. And if they ask again, we have 3 hours left. It works good. They soon quit asking. And David Bennett also says, hello, movie stars. Aw, David, you're so awesome. Thank you. Do you guys have any more questions about aircrete right now for us?
Because we got some work to do.
Always. Constantly.
That's good. I want to keep this one short today anyway. Sometimes, guys, we just get such a flood of people and so many questions. The max I like to go is an hour, and we do that quite a bit. But hopefully,
Well, normally when we get on, you talk like the first 15 before you even start answering questions.
right. Well, I'm a man of few words today.
David Bennett says, where is the Insiders Club info?
You can actually go in and subscribe to the Insiders Club on honeydewcarpentershop.com. The content that's in there is pretty limited right now, but it's just going to grow and be more and more and more. It's a work in progress. Guys, give me some ideas for the forum titles that you want to have discussions amongst each other and with me on. And then I'll go in and start pulling in the forum titles for the, because it has a private forum on the Insiders Club. And then there are going to be a few of my own personal favorite titles that I put in. So, yeah, let's do that. And I'll work a little more on that. It's really freed me up. We were trying to do a video every day. I'm not a vlogger. It's not what I do. I'm not good at it. I know some people can be successful just showing their daily life and whatnot, but what I do is just be an expert in, aircrete and, well, I'm an expert in a lot of things. So according to Mrs. Honeydew, but
And guess what? David Bennett bought a small farm last night.
wow.
And I missed a comment. Luann Hoffman says, howdy, you two. Hi from Michigan. Hello. And David, you bought a small farm,
Where at?
right? And how much is a small farm? 5 acres? 3? 10? David Bennett says, cool, but I need to join. And Beaver Creek Farm says, I don't think the last panel mix had the baking soda. How much did you add? Yeah, I think you actually took the baking soda out when you were putting the lime in.
Oh, I just did the equivalent of basically a teaspoon per gallon. And so for a 10-foot panel, which was like 4.6 cubic feet, which was like 32 gallons, I ended up putting like 3 half cups in. If I did omit it, I can't remember the reason right now, but I could go back and figure it out.
You know when you get out of practice doing something and then you go back in and you're like, oh yeah, oh yeah, that happened a lot. It was kind of funny.
I think a lot of times just using the lime works really good as a aid to have it cure quickly as well.
So David Bennett bought 5 acres.
Oh, 5 acres.
That's perfect. Good. That's awesome. David Bennett says it's about 3 miles down the road from the place I am renting. That's awesome. So you don't have to move a long distance. Terry Oaks says, I'm going to Spokane the week of the 17th through the 23rd. Would like to do a meet and greet on Tuesday the 18th at Spaghetti Factory at 7 if anyone in the area is interested. Terry Oaks, that sounds awesome. So Spokane the week of the 23rd, the Spaghetti Factory at 7 if anyone's interested. Terry Oaks, is there more than one Spaghetti Factory in Spokane?
Probably not.
I don't know, but you might want to check that and see too, so that you don't have 2 different places people are showing up.
Right.
Because I have no idea. So I think that's it for right now.
All right. We're going to call it. And love you guys. Stay tuned. Next week, we'll do a video putting the flower bed or the garden bed up and filling it with dirt and planting some.
And so Terry did reply to my question. He says that he's not sure, but he doesn't think there's more than one. But it's just an idea. So, all right, you guys have a great day. and we'll talk to you later.